everyone to another edition of the All In Football Show. It's your man, Lee Ice. And as you can see in the background is Alliance Stadium in Las Vegas is where we are right now. And guess what, everybody? The big dog just struck a deal. The All In Football Show will be back in Vegas next year for the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 2024. All In Football Show will be there, bringing it live to you again. Big Dog, what's going on?
What's up, Lee Ice?
What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, we coming live from the Palms Casino. Yeah, let me do it now, Lee Ice. Let me give you your flowers, Lee Ice. Let me give you your flowers. He is the GOAT King. He predicted this at the beginning of the year. Kansas City would win the Super Bowl, and Patrick Mahomes would be the MVP of this year's Super Bowl. Like Lee Ice said, I also want to thank the Palms Casino for having us and everything. I'd like to thank EC Sports for giving us these shirts they made for us this year and to wear. Thanks, Fred. We'll see you this weekend with our other show. I signed the deal probably about a couple hours after we landed yesterday, Lee Ice. We'll be doing All In Football post-game show from Super Bowl 58, which is in Las Vegas next year. We'll be here with the Super Bowl and everything. So it's a big deal and everything. So let's keep this thing going.
Hey, man. Let's thank everybody for tuning in to last week's show, and we especially thanking everybody for tuning in to this week's show, our Super Bowl post-game show. Like I always say, I hope we can entertain you doing what we're going through. You know I don't say that word, but I'm always saying you protect yourself and your family. Big Dog, you ready to get things rolling?
Yes, sir. I got me an Irish coffee. Boom.
Let's go, buddy.
Boom.
Hey, man. Great Super Bowl. Both teams put on a show. Both quarterbacks put on a show. Let's break it down right now, Big Dog.
All right, Lee Ice, the GOAT King known as Lee Ice. Here we go. First quarter. Jalen Hurts and company fly. First of all, let's get to it. The Philadelphia Eagles fly. Eagles fly to the road of victory. Took on the Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes sidearm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot throwing. Andy Reid needs a double cheeseburger from In-N-Out Burger with animal style and French fries, and Travis Kelce pop locking and moonwalking all over the Philadelphia Eagles wing. Here we go, Lee Ice. First quarter, Jalen Hurts and company went down the field on the first possession and scored a touchdown from 1 yard out that made it 7-0. Just 6 minutes and 57 seconds later, Travis Kelce caught an 18-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. That the first quarter ended 7-7. In the second quarter, A.J. Brown caught a 45-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts. Field goal by Elliott was good. With 9 minutes and 39 seconds left to go, Kansas City scored a touchdown on Nick Bolton's fumble recovery as Jalen Hurts fumbled, and he took it back 36 yards, making it 14-14. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Basically, it was like 4 seconds left to go in the half. Jalen Hurts did a 4-yard run, made it 21-14. Then Jake Elliott later on, before the half ended, made it 24-14 as he went in the half, and Rihanna did the halftime show. What do you think of the Rihanna halftime show, Lee Ice?
Well, you know, when we was watching it, first I said, why she got so many clothes on? Boy, not to be, disrespectful, but then I said, wait a minute, is she pregnant? So it turns out that she was pregnant, and found out that she was lip syncing also, Big Dog.
Wow.
But it was still a good show. So.
Good show. All right, we started the third quarter. Isaiah Pacheco took a 1-yard run into the end zone and made it 24-21. Then Jake Elliott hit a 33-yard field goal with 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter and made it 27-21. So the end of the third quarter went 27-21. Winning in the fourth quarter, with 12:04 left to go, Curtis Toney took a 5-yard pass from Patrick Mahomes and took the lead for the Kansas City Chiefs and made it 28-27. Sky Moore took a 4-yard pass from Patrick Mahomes later in the fourth quarter and made it 35-27. Jalen Hurts and company went down the field with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. And Jalen Hurts took it out for 2 yards, and the 2-point conversion was good and made it 35-35. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes less than 2 minutes left to go, scrambled for 27 yards. Then they made it Harrison Butler with 4 seconds left to go, get the field goal, and the Kansas City Chiefs sidearm Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot, Travis Kelce pop lock, and Andy Reid said, I'm going to get a fat burger with extra fat fries today. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl 57 champions. Just like Lee said at the beginning of the year, Patrick.
Hey, I was about to say, you see yourself.
Nah, Lee Ice, I ain't gonna do that to you.
All right, y'all. That was a great game, though, man. I love watching it. We was going back and forth with each other while we was watching the game. Nothing to be ashamed of the Philadelphia Eagles. You want to take a break and come back, man?
Yes, sir. We come back, we can talk about the upcoming free agency. Let's predict that now, where certain players going to land. We'll also talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Are they going to repeat? Remember last year, I said, are they the New England Patriots now? Let's go to commercial break.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard what the big dog said. We're going to a commercial break. This is the All In Football Show from the Palms Casino Hotel in Las Vegas. We'll be back here next year, y'all. We're watching All In Football Show. Lee Ikes and the Big Dog. We'll be right back.
Because I am fully convinced this has been all in sports.
You in the building. The second time around. Whitley.
Stewart sisters, Carson my sister. That is what makes.
Back.
Welcome back, everyone, with Lee Ice and the Big Dog All In Football Show live at the Palms Casino Hotel. We are enjoying ourselves. You see, I got my bees. I got 3 of them. If y'all know the bee story, I can't tell y'all how I got them now. Can't tell you. Know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Anyway, let's get back to football. Let's get back to the Super Bowl and talking about free agency and how good are the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be. Big Dog, where you want to start?
Let's start with the Kansas City Chiefs, the Super Bowl champions. Lee Ice, I did listen to some of the post-game shows last night on the different networks. I did not know Kansas City is the 3rd youngest team in the NFL as of right now.
Yeah.
So we might be looking at this for the next 3 or 4 years. Easy.
And what I love,
It's the defensive side at that.
what I love, not like, notice I said love, what Patrick Mahomes said. I was watching an interview this morning, last night. They said, Bradshaw asked him, is this a dynasty? He said, not now. We are not done yet. That's what Pat Mahomes said. So you know he got that mindset. He said, we're not done yet. They not. And you know what? They not. Like you said, they're a young team. And we talked about it beforehand with their secondary being young. Guess what? They just going to get better. And they already
Next year.
And look
I think you already might want to say that I was on favorite to go back.
that secondary was full of rookies, and they came out with a Super Bowl victory against that team, that receiving corps. They held their, they got beat a couple plays, but at the end they held their own. And then
Who do you think can challenge them in the AFC next year? Cincinnati might be the only team. Maybe Buffalo and Cincinnati. That's it. Maybe LA Chargers. Maybe
Yeah,
Buffalo.
I think Cincinnati and Buffalo, like I said, Joe Burrow and Pat Mahomes can be the new Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. You know, I see them going balance to see who gets to the Super Bowl.
What about the Jets? If they get a quarterback. But that
Hey, the rumor is that they're about to sign Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. I don't think Aaron Rodgers' heart is in it anymore. I don't see them making any noise. Even if Aaron Rodgers goes there, he's not. I don't think he can put them over. Even though they got a great defense, Aaron Rodgers will have to turn into the Aaron Rodgers of 2009, 2010. You know, the 2010 to 2015 Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Although he did win two MVPs
Right.
throughout the last 3 years. I don't know. It just seems like he's going through some type of transformation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's turning into a hippie or something.
All right, guys. So let's talk about the upcoming free agency this year. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. Do you think he'll sign back with the Ravens, or you think he'll be somewhere else?
Unfortunately for Raven fans out there, I don't think Lamar will be back. The Ravens screwed this up big time. And, you know, I've always said, you know, I'm a Lamar Jackson fan, but I've always said I wouldn't give him all that money. But the one team that should pay him the money is the Baltimore Ravens, because he was everything for the Baltimore Ravens. And for them to prolong and to drag their feet with this, I mean, to me, the Baltimore Ravens, y'all did them dirty. I think if Ozzie Newsome was still the GM then, they would have been signed Lamar Jackson.
Okay, let's go to another quarterback. Geno Smith in the Seahawks. Where will he be at next year?
He'll be back. He'll be back in Seattle. Pete Carroll loves Geno Smith. That's why he got rid of Russell Wilson. He loves Geno Smith. That's the best place for Geno Smith. It took him, 8-9 years to get there to where he's at now. I don't think he's willing to throw all that away to go try and learn another system, play for another coach and another team. He should feel right at home with Seattle. It's not going to cost a major money. You know, he ain't going to sign no $50 million or nothing like that. But, you know, Seattle should take care of Geno Smith. And Geno Smith should stay there.
Defense interior man, Javon Hargrave, that played in the Super Bowl last night with the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a free agent, the top defensive prospect right now. He'll be back with Philadelphia, or he going somewhere else?
That's a good question, because as good as Philadelphia defensive line was in the regular season, where they have 4 people get sacked and their potential Hall of Fame Fletcher Cox, he was the 5th player that had 7. Guess how many sacks they had last night?
None.
0. It depends. If he's a team player, he'll stay put. You know what I'm saying?
I think this next one's a big one, the ice.
But
Jesse Bates.
He might go get paid.
Jesse Bates of the Cincinnati Bengals. They got to sign him back. Where do you think he'll be at?
Like you said, they got to sign him back. He'll be back in
Jamal Dean, Tampa Bay Buccaneers corner. Where do you think he'll be at next year?
Todd Bowles is a defensive coach. He's the head coach. I think he keeps one of his mainstays, so I think he'll stay in Tampa. If it was still Bruce Arians' coach, I think he'd be gone.
Another Buccaneer, Lavon David, linebacker, Tampa Bay.
Like I say, these are Todd Bowles people. I mean, he's the head coach, so he's going to go to ownership and say, look, I need these guys. Do they have enough to sign both, though?
I don't know.
Do they
Yeah,
have-
your favorite player of week earlier in the middle of the season from the New England Patriots, Jacoby Myers, the one that threw the lateral bat that got picked off by the Raiders, returned to the house right here in Vegas. Is he going to be back with New England? I think so. He's a Bill Belichick guy.
If he's a Bill Belichick guy, then he'll be back. You said it. If he's a Bill Belichick guy, then he'll be back.
Orlando Brown, Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champ.
Pat Mahomes needs him. But we saw what Pat Mahomes did without his best player. He just went to the Super Bowl and won MVP for the regular season and the Super Bowl. So it all depends on Orlando Brown. If he wants that bag, then no. But if he's comfortable with not getting paid, the money, the bag, then he should stay. That's a tough one right there.
Daron Payne of the Washington Commanders.
Wow. I flip-flop with this one because the one thing that I don't like, he had his best season in a contract year, which means what was you doing all the time up to that? You see what I'm saying? He almost doubled the amount of sacks that he had his previous high in his other season. So you got to be wary of that when they have years like that and it's under contract years, are they playing for the bag or are they playing for their team? So it's hard for me to. I think they're going to franchise. I think they're going to franchise. So
I can see that. The Ice.
Yo.
There's a commercial break for the last time this year.
We got to go to commercial break for the last time this year.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back, y'all. I can't say it no other way. We'll be right back. All the football show. Lee Ice and the Big Dog. Welcome back to the All In Football Show for the last time this season. Lee Ice and the Big Dog breaking down this year. For the last time, news and notes clipboard. What's going on, Big Dog?
Let's get to the clipboard. This might be breaking news, Lee Ice. They just hired Todd Downs. Todd Downs is one of the top passing coordinators in the NFL. This is the situation. We know David Carr has refused a trade and refused to do an extension on his contract. So the Raiders have until tomorrow to let him go or pay him $30 million that will go against the cap. This is kind of breaking. The Tennessee Titans have to the end of this week, they do something with Ryan Tannehill or it's going to go a major kick against the cap. And I heard Ryan Tannehill wants out.
Ryan Tannehill should be.
That's what my sources say.
He should be real. You know how much Ryan Tannehill was getting? $36 million. I mean, Ryan Tannehill, $36 million. Come on now.
Just like we just finished talking about in the last segment, Lee Ice, the Chiefs are favored already to go to win and go to the Super Bowl next year.
I can't see nobody else who could be favored. Pat Mahomes, man, he carving his name, as the GOAT. I mean, he got a ways to go, but nobody has started off better than him.
Both the Chiefs and the Eagles have both said the field was terrible conditions last night.
That makes the NFL look really bad. For the field, for the Super Bowl to be in terrible condition and players having to change their cleats, slipping and sliding all around, kickers look like they breaking ankles and all of that. That's a terrible look for the NFL. The grounds crew that was at that stadium in Arizona, hey, y'all did a horrible job. That was a horrible look for y'all.
The Jets have asked if the Aaron Rodgers is available, just like we talked about last segment too.
Well, that's up to Aaron Rodgers because I think Green Bay, like they did with Brett Favre back in the day, are sick of his mood swings and I'm retired, I don't know what I'm going to do. And hey, if somebody's willing to trade for him and they can get a couple first-round picks, hey, I have his bag packed ready for him, limousine, airplane waiting for him, all of that.
Chad Henning, backup quarterback for the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, has said, "I'm retiring."
Good for him. Goes out with a ring, and he did play. He did play some in that AFC Championship game. So good for. I mean, not the AFC, was the division round. Okay, he still plays, so he got some work done.
The brother of the pop locking, moonwalking Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce, said, "I'm really happy for both brothers, especially my brother winning the Super Bowl last night."
Yeah, that was a good look. That was a good scene at the end with both of them. I don't know if you saw Travis Kelce interview when they asked him about his brother. You know, he's always hyped, and you know, but he got a little emotional at the end. That was good.
Also, the Ice, the XFL kicks off this weekend. Any expectations for the XFL?
Scratches that football itch I always got, man.
Also, the USFL opens up April 15th.
I love the USFL. I'm always loved the USFL. It just goes back to me as a kid, seeing new uniforms, a new league, a new logo. I mean, I love the NFL, but when you saw that as a kid, it stays in your mind, man. It stays in your mind and your heart.
Also, the CFL kicks off Thursday, June 8th, with the BC Lions taking on the Calgary Stampeders. They kick off their 100th and 10th season, Lee Ice.
Are those original teams?
All those teams are original, except for the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Wow. That's history, man. Like Dusty Rhodes, that's history.
Definitely history there. There says there's 3 unknown qualifiers for the Commanders buying them this season.
Yeah, one of them got in contact with Sean Payton to see if he wanted to be a coach. Keep an eye on Ron Rivera keeping his job, man, even though it's late, you know.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean, they contact Sean Payton to see if he wanted to coach. So, whoever, we don't know who that particular bidder is, but we do know if he would have owned the team, he's getting rid of Ron Rivera.
So, Lee Ice, for the first time in football history, we will have football all year round. This is the first time ever. NFL just in it. XFL starts. USFL and XFL will have combined games for 2 weeks in April. Then the USFL take all the way until July 4th weekend, but the CFL starts in June, and the CFL goes all the way into Thanksgiving, then the NFL starts in September.
Keep that itch, man. Keep scratching that itch.
Keep scratching that itch. Yeah, let me show my face. Again, we're winding down. We probably got about 2 minutes left to go on the show. I'm just give all my thanks. Love working with my brother Lee Ice again for the 3rd season, man. It's always been a pleasure. This Las Vegas thing, man, Lee Ice, it's unbelievable. I can't ask for a better partner, better friend, better brother. I want to thank everybody, that helps with Clear Productions behind the scenes and stuff. That goes on, SETI and Harper and Rico, they all do a great job. Mr. Josh gives his input on All In Sports about All In Football. So thank everybody. Thank Fred for these great shirts again from EC Sports. Thank the Palms Casino for having us. It's been a pleasure. Also, don't forget, you got the best of All In Football Season 3 coming up the week after this. Then we also have a special coming up. It'll be the combination of the best of the week after that and All In Football Food Chronicles, all the places we ate at and drank at while we're here in Vegas, Lee Ice.
Oh, yeah. We ate at some nice places. I tell you that. Some good food, yes. I probably put on a couple pounds, man.
Yeah. So I want to give thanks. Thank you, Lee Ice. Love you, brother.
Hey, man, you're going to make me tear up like Travis Kelce. Hey, man, I couldn't ask for a better partner, a better group, Clear Productions, everybody behind the scenes, man. Shout out to Josh, who helped help us all the time. You know, 3 years has gone by fast, bro. It is. But we're going to keep this train rolling, man. We're going to keep this train rolling. I promise a shout out to Maryland City Barbers who keep me looking fresh. My man Darius and his partner Brandon. Thank y'all brothers over there. Shout out to everybody who watches the show. You know, y'all, without y'all, there's no us. I say that all the time. We love y'all.
Oh,
love
one
y'all.
more thing, Ice. Definitely big shout outs to the CW in Miami, the CW in New Orleans, the CW in Charlotte, Arlington Public Access TV. Real big shout out to Kim and everybody out there in Northern Virginia. And hopefully we coming somewhere else next year.
Hey, y'all, again, CW, Arlington Access, thank y'all for giving us this opportunity. We work for you. Okay? Anything else?
That's it, Ice. Take us.
Got to do one for the road. That's for everybody out there.
Boom.
We love y'all, and we leave you like we always leave you with the great Ric Flair saying, whether you like it or don't like it, hey, y'all better learn to love it. 3 years and running, and we're going to be in Vegas next year again. Learn to love it. Why? Because it's the best thing going. We are the All In Football Show. See y'all next season.